And this morning we are looking at the issue of contact lenses and also the relationship between artificial eyelashes and contact lenses. And my guest is Dr. Oche Hines. He is a contact lens specialist from the Site for Africa Eye Clinic at Dakuman right here in Accra. Good morning, Doc. How are you doing?
I'm good. So.
Okay, not too bad. Thank you for asking. Should we start off with the contact lenses first of all? What are contact lenses?
Well, contact lenses are actually plastic materials which are actually placed directly in front of the black eye.
They're all plastic?
Yeah, plastic material.
Okay.
And they are biocompatible, means that they can coexist with the cells and tissues of the eye without posing a problem to the patient. So what it does is actually create a new surface for the cornea, which is the black part of the eye, for correction of vision, for therapeutic or for cosmetic purposes. So these are the three basic reasons why you might want to wear.
Okay, so for cosmetic reasons, for therapeutic reasons, and to correct
vision.
Okay, can you break it down a little bit more?
Okay, so when we talk about correction of vision, an individual may have refractive error, which means that a person is not seeing better both at distance or at near.
Okay.
So instead of wearing maybe a fake spectacle prescription, they just give a contact lens which is actually made of a different material that the person will put on the eye, and the vision will be much more sharper and better than even the glasses. Yeah.
So we're saying it's an alternative to the glasses, but an even better one.
Better one.
What makes it better than the glasses?
The point is that it's actually resting directly in front of the black eye, while spectacle prescription is just hanging right here.
Okay.
So that short distance actually
makes a lot of difference.
And not only that, because it's resting in front of the eye, whichever direction that your eye moves, it goes with it. So vision becomes much better, and then also you have wide field of view, so that for example, if you're wearing glasses, instead of moving your head to look at something at the extreme end, you can just look straight, and then only your eyes will move
with the contact lenses.
With the contact lenses, and you can still see much better. Now, apart from that, is also for stereopsis, how you judge distances. So individuals with high powered prescriptions, they find it very difficult to judge distances accurately. It becomes much more easier when you're wearing contact lenses.
I see. So as a doctor, would you recommend the contact lenses as opposed to the glasses?
Well, there are some patients who are very good candidates for wearing contact lenses, and so for me, when I see the person is a good candidate, I take the opportunity to explain to the patient and then try to let the person understand that there's another alternative. Or
what makes one a good candidate for contact lenses?
Well, number one reason is for individuals with high powers, say -4 or +4 thereabout, where in the glasses it will look something like a thick, spectacle prescription on the person's face. Now, apart from that, for some reason, some people cannot actually wear glasses, so it becomes much more important to switch them from glasses to contact lenses. And apart from that, there are some eye complications that spectacle prescription is not going to work pretty well for the person. So the best alternative would be to use contact lenses for the person.
Let's talk about the therapeutic reason.
Therapeutic reasons is meant for individuals who have disease process going on in the eye. For example, an individual may have an ulcer. Now it comes
ulcer.
Yeah, it comes with so much pain. The person will experience what we call foreign body sensation, so much tearing. So in order to actually arrest the progression of the ulcer, what you do is that we have some lenses which are actually designed to offer benefit, reducing the pain for the patient. And then also,
which pain are we talking about? The pain in the stomach from the ulcer, or the pain in the eye?
We can have ulcer on the eye as well.
So we're talking about ulcer in the eye. Okay, could you make that clarification?
Yeah. So if you have the contact lens on, the person will still continue to use the eye drop. So what the contact lens will do is to reduce the pain. Then number two, when the person puts on the eye drop, the contact lens has the capability of absorbing the solution and then release it gradually to the eye, so that the ulcer on the eye will heal quickly. Understand what I mean? So it becomes more important for individuals with such conditions. Now, apart from that, a person might be going through so much pain that he can't do anything, and it could be from a laceration. Something will just rip through the eye, the cornea, and it's pretty bad. So the pain alone is just something that the person cannot bear. So the best thing to do is to put on a therapeutic contact lens so that pain will reduce. It also acts as a mechanical protection for the eye as well.
Eyeglasses also are an alternative for such conditions?
No.
For these ones, it's just the contact. For
Just the contact.
therapeutic purposes, it's just the contact lenses. Okay. Now let's come to the cosmetic reasons.
We have cosmetic contact lenses which are primarily designed for individuals who probably one way or the other might have had an eye condition that has made one eye, whitish, like staphyloma and maybe an uncontrollable ulcer which has ended up damaging the black part of the eye. So it becomes quite difficult for a person to go out with one eye being black and then one eye being brown or black. So what you do is that there are lenses which are designed to match the color of the other eye so that the person can put it on and go out with it. Now for most ladies who probably will come to your eye clinic and they want contact lenses, want those that are actually designed in order to keep up appearances and also to turn your eye to different color. I want blue color. I want.
When you say keep up appearances, what do you mean? For fashionable reasons.
Yes.
So that is not cosmetic. That is entirely different.
We group all of them under
cosmetics. Okay.
So
out of all the ones that we've talked about, which is the most common or popular?
We have different types of contact lenses, and most of the patients wear the soft type.
So I'm actually talking about the different types of the reasons why people wear the contact lenses, whether it's for therapeutic reasons, whether it's to correct the vision, or whether it's for cosmetic purposes. Which one is more common?
For refractive purposes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm a specialist, most of the patients who
that you see people who need it to correct.
But once in a while, we do have ladies come in. And I think I remember one day I was in my office and one lady came, and I have traveled all the way from Kumasi to this point just to get contact lenses. I said, wow.
How expensive is it to use contact lenses?
The price actually differs in terms of the person's error and the reason why the person wants to wear the contact lenses. So it can range from as low as 200 to about 1,000 to Ghana cedis.
I see. At what point is a contact lens prescribed for a patient? We're talking about for those with to correct the size and for therapeutic purposes.
Normally, after they have gone through the eye examination and they will realize that this is the best option, of course, we make time to educate the person, and then, of course, we can take them through a process, and then we give the contact lens or prescribe the contact lens for them.
Another problematic area when it comes to contact lenses is the application. I find that a lot of people find difficulty in the proper way to actually apply them or to put them on. Can you kind of walk us through the process, as in the right way to put on your contact lens?
Well, before you put on contact lens, the number one thing you have to do is to wash your hands thoroughly. We use mouth soap to wash your hands so that you clear your hands from debris and all other particles. Now, apart from that, what you also have to do is that you take your lens from the case. So for every contact lens, it should come with a case which you can use to store the lens when you should remove it at night for the following day's work. So you take off your lens, you put it in your palm this way, and then it also comes with a specially designed solution.
The liquid.
Yeah, liquid solution which you can use to clean the lens before you put it on your eye. So wash your hands, you take off your lens, and then you clean the lens with the solution. Then after, you scoop it out this way, then you put a contact lens right here. So use the middle finger of the left,
the other hand,
and then also the middle finger of the one which will have the contact lens on. So use this one to actually hold
open up your
eyelid, open the lower one, and then you look through a mirror, and then directly you put the contact lens on. Now,
how difficult a process is this?
For first time wearer, they normally will try about 3 or 4 or 5 times before they can do it. But when the person gets used to it, sometimes it can take like about 1 minute to put on the contact lens.
For the people who wear it for fashionable or cosmetic purposes, is it advisable? Is it just anyone at all that can wear? Can anyone at all just walk into a store and buy contact lenses and wear them?
Well, it is not everyone who can wear contact lenses. So the best thing to do is to see a specialist who will then, examine your eye to make sure that indeed you can wear the contact lenses.
This is even for people who are just wearing it for fashionable purposes.
Yes, because it comes with a lot of responsibilities. That you have to know what the contact lens is all about, the reason why you are wearing it, some of the complications that can actually result from you wearing the contact lenses. So it is not something you just walk to any shop or to a beautician and wear a contact lens and then just put it on. You have to have an eye specialist examine your eye, and then he can even tell you which type of material will be suitable for your condition. So if, for example, you want to wear mascara, eyelashes, eyeliner, and all that, there are some of the lenses which are designed in such a way that it can help, reduce some of the risk involved, in endangering your eyes from wearing the contact lenses. Right. So a specialist would be the best person to actually help you do that.
Okay. How long can you wear your contact lenses for at a time?
The normal wear is supposed to be like about 16 hours in a day.
16 hours.
16 hours in a day.
Can you go to sleep with your contact lenses on?
Some of the lenses are actually designed so that you can sleep with it. So, for example, we talked about ulcer. Mm-hmm. It is not advisable that they remove their lens. So, for me as a practitioner, I have to select a lens that the patient can sleep with. Mm-hmm. And some of the lenses you can actually sleep with it for about 1 week. Okay. We have bi-weekly. And then some of them even for 30 days and for 30 nights before you remove it and throw it into the garbage.
Are they reusable? Is this something you just wear once and throw away, or how long can you use a contact lens?
Some of them are for daily wear. So you're going for a party, going for a meeting and all that, you just put one on, you come back, you remove it. There are some of them you can actually wear it for about 1 year, and those ones sometimes are custom made types. So sometimes I have to look at the finances of the patient and then decide which lens will be much more suitable. But in some of them you can wear it today, tomorrow you put it on again, the third day you put it on again, and on and on. So you just have to take good care of them and then you can use it again.
What are some of the disadvantages of wearing contact lenses?
Now, one of the things physiologically will happen to the eye is a reaction which we call inflammatory reaction. For a first time wearer, your eyes may be red. Then after that, your body will just get used to it, which everything will normalize for the patient. Again, you also feel like there's a foreign body in your eye. Now, when we come to the pathological side, an individual may also develop what you call conjunctivitis. Apart from that, if you don't take good care of your lenses, you can also develop ulcer from wearing your contact lenses.
Also of the eye.
Yes, also of the eye from wearing the contact lenses. Apart from that, you can also have dry eyes. You feel that your eyes are dry. You feel like there's a little bit of soreness on the eye, irritations, redness. All these are some of the complications we can resolve from wearing the contact lenses.
Okay. What is the? Is there any association between wearing eyelashes and contact lenses? Is there any disadvantages to wearing artificial eyelashes?
Well, it has been implicated for individuals who wear contact lenses because of the glue that they use, which sometimes can find their way into the tear film and pose a challenge to the person or the patient who is doing that. Now, apart from that, the eyelashes, which are there to also protect the eye, some of them may begin to fall off. So the advantage that you desire, you get from the eyelashes is gradually going away. Now, you need the eyelashes so that you can have constant supply of special oils, which are actually just at the margin of the eyelashes, so that they get onto the tear film so that the tears will not evaporate easily. You see, so as you do that and as you constantly do it, it gets to a time where you begin to lose the eyelashes. And when that one happens,
that is your natural eyelash.
Your natural eyelash, there's a likelihood that you can actually affect the glands which are just beneath the eyelid areas.
So would you recommend, is it okay for ladies to wear artificial eyelashes?
Well, once in a while for a program, you're going out with a friend, you have a date, you want to keep up appearances. Not a constant thing. And I myself would not recommend that you keep on,
regardless of whether you're wearing contacts or not. So it's just not very safe for the eye area.
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you very much for your time this morning. Dr. Otri Hines is a contact lens specialist from the Sight for Africa Eye Clinic at Dakuman right here in Accra, and he's been talking to us about contact lenses and also the association between them and artificial eyelashes.